Hey guys, Rachel with REI Blueprint. Wanted to shoot a quick video and talk to you about the 5 things that you definitely need to know when you're a new real estate investor. And I think there's so much fear associated with getting started that keeps so many people from ever taking action on what they really want to do. So I hope this helps you guys. So number 1 is no one expects you to know everything. That is one of my favorite parts about real estate investing is that every deal is different. I learn something new in this industry every single day. And so it's impossible to know every answer to every question. If you leave people reassured that you will find out what the answer is and get back to them, and you really do that, that is what matters to people, okay? Number 2 is that people do business with people that they like. And I think that when people first get started, or even seasoned investors come in putting off a certain type of image because they think that is what the homeowners are looking for, when in reality they're looking for a way to build a relationship with you. They're looking for something that they can find in common with you. They have small children, you have small children. Someone in your family is a firefighter, someone in their family is a firefighter, things like that. They're just looking for a common ground that makes you like a real person. And so I think it's okay to say, hey, this is something that I've always wanted to do and I'm just getting started in it. We've all just got started, right? Everybody had their first deal at some point, and there's no reason for you to be anybody other than who you actually are, right? If you're a full-time person in IT, be that person when you show up who's trying to live their dream and become a real estate investor, okay? So number 3 is, I want to really emphasize this, that the numbers, they don't lie. And I have a lot of people bring me deals often, and they're trying to figure out how to make this deal work, how to get the rehab to come in just right, or how to make the after repair value a number because this is what the purchase price has to be. And you are better off to walk away from a deal than you are to get yourself in a deal that you're going to ultimately end up losing on, okay? And that becomes frustrating because we all just want to get to that first deal like so bad, right? And I completely get that. I totally understand that. But to do the wrong deal will make you never want to do another real estate transaction again. So remember that your numbers are what you rely on, right? Like, they don't lie. And if you don't know how to do your numbers, you need to get tapped into a community where you have resources and education that are going to help you with that, because that's what keeps you safe in this industry, okay? So number 4 is, if it is a deal, the money will always come. That is a huge fear that people have, is where will I get the money for this deal? I can't personally go out and get financed by the bank, or I don't have the cash for it. That is okay. You're not expected to. And even if you do have the cash, it's probably not the highest and best use of your money to put all of it into the transaction, right? So we're so fortunate in real estate investing that money is lent all the time based on the asset. So based on the deal itself, not you as the borrower, because worst case scenario, we get the property, right? So remove that fear from your mind and remove that objection, right? Because that's not an objection. It is not a concern. If there's a deal, the money will always be there, okay? And if you need help with money resources, reach out to us. Jason and I do money lending. There's a lot of people in your local area, I'm sure, that we know that do money lending. So don't let that be a reason that you're not taking down a deal, okay? And number 5 is, nobody said that it was going to be easy, okay? So I tell all of my coaching students that I want you to plan on something going wrong with every single deal, okay? Something is always going to happen. There's a lot of moving parts in a real estate transaction. And that's okay. If you expect it, then you're able to proactively react to it, right? And that puts you in a better position. And there's always something that could be worse. You know, I had a conversation with a student not that long ago that was freaking out because there was a leak. Well, come to find out, the plumber had come. It wasn't anything the plumber had done. It was actually the sewer company. And so it was the city. And she's like, this is just terrible. And I said, this is perfect, because now your buyer doesn't think that you did a crappy rehab, because it's the city who caused the problem, not the work that you guys put into it, right? And they know the city's going to come out and fix it. It might get scheduled, but this likely won't delay your closing. What would have been worst case scenario is if this had been faulty work on your end, because you may have scared your buyer off, right? So no one ever said it was going to be easy, but I promise you, it is absolutely worth it.